Let me tell you something that will shatter everything you thought you'd stale. Knew about attraction? There's a silent war happening right in front of you. A battle off subtle glances, unconscious body language, and hidden tests that most men fail without even realizing it. I've analyzed thousands of interactions studied. Behavioral psychology for your sant discovered the two undeniable signs that reveal. When a woman is literally obsessed with you, and hair swat is terrifying right now at this very moment. There could be a woman in your life sending you these signals. She might be your coworker or your friend, that girl at the gym, and you're missing it. You're walking past opportunities every single day because no one ever taught you how to read the secret. Signs, but today, that changes today. I'm handing you the Dakota ring to female attraction. By that time, we're done here. You'll be able to toke into any room and instantly know exactly who wants you, not from what they say, but from what they can't help. But do, because attraction isn't a choice, it's biological wiring. And once you understand these two signs, you'll see through every interaction like Neo seeing the Matrix. Welcome to Stoic Focus. Michael, and over the past decade, I've made it my mission to uncover the hidden truths of human attraction. Enough surface-level nonsense you see everywhere else, but the deep psychological patterns that actually determine who we desire and why. What I'm about to share with you comes from years of research, thousands of real-world tests and insights from leading behavioral psychologists. This isn't theory, this is battle-tested real-world knowledge that's helped countless men finally understand the women in their lives. Here's the hard truth: most men are blind to attraction. They think it's about a cheesy pickup lines or grand gestures. They wait for obvious signs that rarely come. Meanwhile, women are communicating their interest through an entirely different channel, one most men aren't even tuned into. Today, we're changing that. We're going beyond words and into the realm of micro-expressions of both body, language, and evolutionary psychology. These two signs we're covering, they're universal. They transcend culture, age, and personality. Once you know them, you'll see them everywhere. In coffee shops, at work, in your social circle. But before we dive in, need you to do something for me. Hit that subscribe button right now. Why? Because what you're about to learn is just the tip of the iceberg. Every week in this channel, we go deeper into the psychology of attraction, confidence, and masculine excellence. If you're serious about mastering these skills, you'll want a very piece of knowledge we put out. Also, drop a comment right now with the word code. Because after this video, that's exactly what you'll be able to do with every interaction you have with women. You'll never look at female behavior the same way again. Now let's get into it. Sign number one is so subtle, so perfectly hidden in plain sight. Thetans, you see it, you'll be shocked. You ever missed it? Sign number one, the copycat effect. Deep dive, let's break down this psychological phenomenon that's been hiding in plain sight your entire life. The copycat effect isn't just about imitation. It's a primal, hardwired response rooted in our evolutionary biology. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, her subconscious takes over, and she begins mirroring your behavior in ways she's not even aware of. This goes far beyond just matching your drinking habits or posture. We're talking about a complex synchronous of micro behaviors, vocal patterns. She certainly match your speech, rhythm, and tone, breathing rate. Thus, her respiration will unconceasably link with yours. Blink synchronization. Her eyelids will start moving in time with yours. Micro gestures. Watch how she touches her face or hair moments after you. Do I want you to picture this? You're sitting across from her at a cozy coffee shop. You lean forward slightly to make a point. Within 3 seconds, she does the same. You run your hand through your hair absent-mindedly. 5 seconds later, her fingers are twirling a strand of hers. This isn't coincidence, it's attraction manifesting physically. The science behind this is fascinating. Researchers at the University of California found that couples deeply attracted to each other show up to 72% more mirroring behavior than platonic pairs. Even more compelling, the more attracted the woman is, the faster her mirroring response becomes. Here's how to test this scientifically. The baseline test. First 5 minutes, observe her natural posture and mannerisms. Take note of her default state. The controlled shift, minute 57, change your posture dramatically, cross arms. Lean back, wait 10 seconds, attraction shows in the delay. The micro-response, minute 710. Make subtle gestures, just watch, touch, chin measure. Her response time, the golden rule, the more rapid and precise. Her mirroring, the stronger. Her attraction, when you see immediate exact copying, that's when a VAR encounter. Let me walk you through exactly how this works on a neurological level. When a woman starts developing real feelings, her brain does something fascinating. It begins testing your value through manufactured jealousy scenarios. This isn't conscious manipulation. This is millions of years of evolution, our program kicking in. She literally can't help but do this. When she's truly interested, here's how to spot it in action. First comes the subtle withdrawal. Be having a great conversation, suddenly she mentions another womaner. Sees you talking to someone else, watch closely. Within 30 seconds, she'll create physical distance, cross her arms, start giving shorter responses. Mosman read this as rejection and back off immediately. Big mistake. What's actually happening is her primal brain is screaming, I need to know if he's high value enough to compete for next commas probing phase. She drops seeming innocent comments like, you two seem close. Or, I bet girls like that air more your type. This is where 90% off men fail, by either over-explaining or jetting defensive. The secret, stay completely calm and give minimal responses. She's cool is infinitely more powerful than, oh no, we're just friends. Then comes the ultimate test, that proximity play. She suddenly starts standing closer to other men when you are around or mention being asked out. Her eyes will flick to you within 0.3 seconds of doing this. That's your tell she's waiting to see if you react. This is the critical moment where most men either panic and chase or get angry and possessive. Both are attraction killers. Correct response, amused indifferentia, slight smirk, maybe even agreeing with her. Yeah, he seems like a great guy, show Shiro insecurity. That's when you'll notice something magical. Within minutes she'll find a reason to re-engage with you. Often with increased physical contact. This is the jealousy trap completing its cycle. She needed to confirm your worth. You demonstrate tangible confidence by not biting. And no, her attraction has spiked. The neurotions behind this is fascinating. When you pass this test, her brain actually releases more dopamine and oxytocin than it would from direct compliments. You've proven yourself worthy on a biological level. This pattern repeats constantly in dating. The more interested she is, the more test will create. Most men misinterpret these as mixed signals when they're actually green lights in disguise. Now that you understand this mechanism, start seeing it everywhere. From Darista, who suddenly mentions her boyfriend when you flirt, to the coworker who points out how often you talk to then you hire. They're not rejecting you, they are giving you opportunities to demonstrate value. The key is recognizing the pattern and having the discipline not to react. That's how you transform from chasing to being chased. This is Michael from Stoic Focus. If you want their remaining 7 subconscious attraction triggers women use, subscribe now. The men who understand these principles don't just get lucky, they become the exception. Now that you understand these 2 powerful attraction triggers, here's what I need you to do immediately. First, smash that like button right now. Why? Because YouTube's algorithm is watching, and a very like tells the platform this is the kind of content I want more of. The more engagement this video gets, the more amen we can help escape the cycle of guessing and start understanding female psychology on a deep level. Second, subscribe and turn on notifications base what you just learned. This is just the surface. Next week, I'm dropping an even more explosive video revealing 5-second attraction trigger, app psychological hack that makes women instinctively drawn to you upon first meeting. You'll never approach a woman the same way again. But here's where I need you specifically. I want you to comment one of these 3 things. Write no mirroring. If you've noticed a woman copying your movements before, jealousitist. If you've experienced those withdrawal patterns, decode. If you want to break down even more subconscious distractory signals, why does this matter? Because your comments create a living case. Study, we can analyze real-world examples, and I might even feature your story in an upcoming video. Finally, share this video with one friend who needs to see it. Not just because it helps the channel, though it does, but because every man deserves to understand these subpsychological truths. Imagine how many relationships could be saved. How much frustration avoided if more men could actually read these signals correctly. This is Michael from Stoic Focus signing off. Remember, attraction isn't magic, it's science. And now that you know these 2 signs, you're already ahead of 95% of Minute there. But this is just the beginning. Stay tuned, because next time we're going even deeper into the female psyche. Until then, start observing, start applying, and most importantly, start seeing results.